Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we checked out this lovely circus where we got into a fight with a doppelganger, or I guess a few doppelgangers who had taken over the appearance of the clown, and we've now been asked to try and find the clown alive or dead. So that's another thing on our list of things to do.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
The refugees.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
You can just tell I'm Baldurian by looking at me. Well done.
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Good job, gang. Let the kid chat. Last us the journey. He wants to teach them.
Yeah, just going around the streets trying to figure out what's going on.
Friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
Okay. Everyone else feel the same way? Zog?
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
Okay. Neverwinter's a good city.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
You guys have been traveling for a while.
Going mad.
Waterdeep, Neverwinter.
What hell's breaking loose?
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
You definitely can.
We're going to see the mummy, the dryad, the ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
Yeah. That place doesn't seem the safest. Just seeing that pile of trash there, and it makes me wonder if they just threw the corpse of the clown back there. Survival failed.
That's curious.
Okay. Well, we found a thing.
What about Dribbles? I heard he has a new show with Buddy the dog.
Note from Business Lord Popper. We talked to him. Hi, Ratty. Sorry for killings you, but you Popper wanted the tasty hand you found. Lots of love, Popper. A dead rat. Arable Mater. Sure, we will take the cheese and the spells and whatnot. You killed a rat and then buried it because it found a hand that looked tasty. Okay, so there isn't anything going on with that trash pile. I was just wondering if that might have been where the clown was buried. We just hop right back out? Nope. We gotta go the long way. That is a shame.
Teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Everything your dad tells you.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we just follow the main roads around, see what's up, and then we start going into all the different buildings,
Dancing axe.
see what's going on more internally to this town. Because there's enough going on the roads that seems like a smart place to start.
Armor, blades, the Rivington General.
You want to see the dryad?
Good job,
Or the ginny?
Okay, you have names.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
But you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
Yeah. City's not going to be safe either. So you're not missing out.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Oh.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Just someone against refugees? Or...
You all right?
I'm fine. You're
What?
the one who took a beating.
Right. That'll be the end of it. Don't make things worse.
You want to let those thugs get...
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
I mean, not much to tell. There's an army. Anyone who can should run.
Everyone, please stop going on about the Absolute's army. Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
Yeah. We failed a roll. Failed perception check. Yeah, Gortash is not gonna solve your problem, sorry.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Oh? What happened in the post?
Favour? Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Corps couriers. Their service is appalling.
Huh.
What did the postmaster say?
What did we see unique about the well? Oh, it goes somewhere. Hello, that was not part of my plan. Well, we found some sort of underground lake. With a murdered refugee here and here. Has someone been dumping refugees down the well? Although, it would be really odd for the refugees to fall this far away from underneath the well, unless there are multiple wells above. Didn't even loot the gold off of him. Alright. Lae'zel, you're a good jumper. Let's go to these various islands and see what's up. Oh, right, I can fly. Forgot about that. That's a recent change. Ha! Let's see the flying again. No?
Quickly then.
Okay, we got a backpack over there. More stuff this way. Let's go this way. Looks like no one else thinks they can make it. That's fine. Fire resistance. All fine. Can your fly really not make it that far? A couple of barrels down here. Rotten food. Water. What is the deal with down here? I was not expecting to just find a random cave. Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get the memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Ugh. Another book's about Tenebric's Morrow. Much is made of Barovia's gloomy climate. I think I've read this one too in the past. Okay.
That might
she's able to dig it up even though the shovel is probably not on her person. Antidote, belladonna, gold. Then over here, looks like this was a way down into these caves that at some point someone tried to block off. Doesn't seem to be any way to interact with it. I don't know. Really weird. Looks like someone's been murdering refugees and tossing their bodies down into the well. Though no explanation of how you get bodies this far away from the well entrance. Alright, let's get everyone over here.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Yeah, fly's cool.
Bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
Are you guilty? Because we got the perception check while talking to you, and you are a follower of Gortash.
Between stockpiling food and barricading doors, this cult business has driven half of Rivington mad.
I don't trust you.
Should mind my step. Seems like a good moment to talk.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
Another Dragonborn.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly Dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
We'll check out up there later.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
Sure. You know, murder's not a good thing, right? I was actually more interested in the story about the Army of the Absolute. Do you have that one? I mean, both, but also I want to read it. You know, murder's not a good thing, right?
For sales? You want one or not?
Sure, I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Stelmane is dead. Please, this does not bode well.
What do you know of Stelmane? Emperor? Cool newspaper. Merchants Guild declares magic items market saved by adventurers. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. Donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little help a lot. Although we know refugees have been given toys stuffed with something. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. It's bad. Alright. Kid, can you tell me anything about the army as well?
Want another one? You know news takes time to write, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll go on then. You've twisted my arm.
I can't ask about the army? Okay, never mind then.
I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please. If he could just...
Get in line. We were here first.
I mean, I was trying to talk to you.
Paul said the flaming fist would be nice, but they don't seem nice.
This is hopeless.
Our readers would be outraged.
I'm not going anywhere. Not till they let us through.
Heartless bastards. If they'd just listen.
I want to know what's going on. But none of you are talking.
Can't get in. I have family here. They said we'd be welcome.
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arm. There's nowhere else to
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Okay. Ah, that's the Steel Watcher we've heard referenced.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
I'm a Baldurian, apparently.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
Do I look like a refugee? Come on. Not a refugee. I have urgent business in the city. You have no idea who you're talking to. Let me through or I'll kill you. I'm not a refugee.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
You're collecting a toll of 200 gold to let people in. Or I guess a bribe, maybe. I don't need any money to support myself. I live off of what I find in nature. That's not the way to prove that you're a Baldurian. I can take care of myself.
Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution.
Yeah.
Your name?
Why do you need my name? My name is Varric. I'm called Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington. Never mind, I'll be on my way. You are scamming me. Give me my money back. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you need my name?
I'm doing the questioning here. Last time. Name?
You're scamming me. Give me my money back.
Oh, take it up with the Duke if you don't like it. Now, your name?
So the Duke is Gortash. I don't want to give her my name to have it passed on to Gortash. Since we know that they are... Yeah. Since we know they're serving Gortash. Or if they're serving Will's dad, who's now an absolutist. Either way, it's bad. I'm called Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington.
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Parasite stirs. From the construct you feel
Oh, okay.
connection, resonance.
So this construct is also somehow being controlled by parasites. What is that thing?
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
Yeah, that's a problem.
State your business.
Baldurian, Baldur's Gate is my city, my home. I suspect the source of my limitless arcane power resides in this city. It's none of your concern. Never mind, I'll be on my way. Baldur's Gate is my city, my home.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Eyes open, body still. Why?
The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Alright. I will do as she says and stand still. If it's scanning me for a parasite, I've got one.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins.
Ah.
It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
So I was hoping it would just be checking that we had a parasite, but no, it knows... It knows all of the crimes we've committed against the Absolute. So... do we allow ourselves to be arrested? Or do we fight? I was wanting to still do a lot more stuff in this region. But surely if I was about to step into something that would lock out content, it would tell me. So I don't think I have screwed myself over from being able to see the rest of that town. If we go into a fight, it could get all of the fists against us, which I don't want, because that will make touring the rest of the town problematic whenever we get back here. So I'm going to consent to a rest and see how that goes. What options that leaves to me.
Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Those little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Run away.
Front page material. That'll make a great headline. Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview?
Hero of the hour? What do you mean? Hold on, what do you want with me? An interview about what? Quickly, then I've got business in the city. Where to begin? Well, I was born in the year of a poor harvest. What do you want with me?
I'm here looking for my next angle. It's all the same. Oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you.
What do you think you know about me?
2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
Come to save this city. My life is in danger. I've come to find a way to save myself. Oh, you know, taking a holiday, visiting family, normal reasons. My intentions aren't fit for printing, trust me. Well, part of me thinks that we should try laying low. But obviously, Orin already knows about us, and Gortash's Steel... What do they call him? Steel Watcher? Whatever. He's clearly aware of who we are. So laying low is probably not going to happen. And our goal is to build up a resistance inside the city, I believe. We were talking to someone about that in an episode or 2 ago. Yeah. So yeah, hiding out isn't going to work. So I guess letting people know that a resistance is happening is probably what we need to do. I've come to save the city.
You have? I thought our soon-to-be Lord Gortash had things in hand. Though, if anyone could help him, it would be you. You've got a knack for finding chinks in the Absolute's armor. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorn. How did you manage that?
Oh, you know, Gortash left him alone, and so he was able to be easily killed. You know, if the 3 of them had stood together, we would have had a harder time. How in the hell do you know about that? But with everything I had, he was a formidable foe wielding terrible power. I offered him a chance of redemption. When he refused to take it, he left me no choice. Ignoring the how. Just like, oh yeah, it wasn't easy. We decided to just try offering him a chance to redeem himself. His hubris is a downfall. I was merely the catalyst. Ground his bones to dust. Even his god could not save him. So I'm saving that story for my memoirs. How in the hell do you know about that?
I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric?
I'm wondering if this is Orin or Gortash in disguise again. Probably Orin. Just trying to get information on how we beat Ketheric. But I'll say I offered him a chance of redemption, When he refused to take it, he left me no choice.
So you were forced to kill him. What a tragic story. Unfortunately, absolutists rarely seem interested in compromise. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
Makes you think I'm planning on attacking them. Well, we did just say that we were trying to save the city. I'm going to take that rotten cold off at the head, take out its leaders. I'm not interested in the absolute. I'm here strictly on personal matters. Not much of a planner, I'm afraid. More of an improviser. I hardly want my strategy printed all over the front pages, do I? It's true. Yeah.
Perhaps it could inspire some like-minded citizens to help your cause.
Also
You
true.
must have some strategy in mind.
I really suspect she might be Orin. Just trying to figure out more about us. But yeah, take out the leaders is the obvious choice. And I think Orin and Gortash know that that's our goal. To take them out.
Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
Called it. So yeah, she already knew. Are you gonna just keep showing up?
Still rolling in the muck, I see. You shed your secrets so easily. No matter. Your clumsy purpose is clear enough already.
Which is why I didn't mind revealing it.
Tash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
Yeah. Seems sketchy, which is
with me. What does she want?
why I didn't mind telling that information, because even if it was Orin, nothing I said was new. What do we have here? Nimble. Nimble's down here? Nimble was one of the deep gnomes, right? If I'm remembering that right. Suppose let's go down. Let's go around in case there's lootables over here, rather than just climbing down the vines. Seems not. Oh well.
Footprints leading right into that cave.
Alright, Nimble. What have you gotten yourself into?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Hopefully we don't get into trouble, because they were the deep gnomes that were with... I forget his name. We had our deep gnome friend we rescued a few times who told us to rescue a specific... Wulbren was his name, maybe? And these were the deep gnomes that were with Wulbren, and Wulbren seemed like a terrible fellow.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Interesting, because he did not seem interested in us at all back at Moonrise.
2 days just to get hold of us, still watch your optic module. And for what? Waste of time we don't have.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
I am not, no. Nichols.
It stopped, but it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
We did feel a quake a while ago. Yes, it keeps happening. What is it? I don't really know what you're talking about. Don't worry, it's probably just the world ending. What is it?
There's something underneath the city, inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Yeah, I get that.
Keep your stubby sausage fingers away from my instruments, Sally Hoon. I don't have time to replace them.
Sorry, thought you were someone new. Just trying to talk to all the people.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Okay, you're a smith. Do you have anything to trade? Not particularly. You just sell a bunch of arrows. Unarmed attacks, gnomes, martial exertion. Take piercing damage to gain an additional attack and double your movement speed this turn. No.
Now let me get back to it.
Alright. Thula.
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
Hopefully not true, but if it is, that is bad news. So the Underdark is very treacherous.
Huh. You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
Oh. Yeah, so you're the one we talked out of bombing herself and the place. Philomene. Yeah, so you got out of there and joined up with the rest of the crew.
I shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken to Wulbrun. He's very particular.
Alright, so they all know Wulbrun wants to talk to us, and none of them seem to really want to talk to us until he's gotten to say his piece. Barkus, that's our friend. And hey, Wulbrun's got him inside of his main room. So hopefully that means they are closer than they seemed. If he's like his second in command. I don't know if that's true, but if you assume he keeps his closest advisors close, maybe. Rune powder bomb. Scary. The writings of Root. Am I allowed to read those? I am. A journal written by Barkus Root, worried about his friends Wulbrun. That apostrophe S should be here, I think. His friend Wulbrun's violent desire to bring down the Gondian gnomes. His plan to blow up the Steel Watcher factory is horrendous to contemplate. There must be a way to avoid causing so many deaths. I mean, the Steel Watchers are bad news, so I get it. Alright, Wulbrun. What's up?
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet?
No.
I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My Ironhands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
I'm wanting Gortash dead. I want his Steel Watchers gone, but bombing a big chunk of the city. I mean, just because people believe in Gortash does not mean they're necessarily evil or enemies. And so just killing them all indiscriminately feels bad, and I hope there's a better way. So I'm not necessarily with his plan, but I'm with his long-term goals. I'm with you, possibly, maybe not. Gortash is a dead man. I have reasons of my own for taking him down. It is your fight, not me. Yeah, we agree with you that Gortash has to die.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy.
Yes.
But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man.
Yes.
When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
So, yeah, I've already been accused. So, haven't even committed any crimes in Baldur's Gate. But they already plan to arrest me. So, kind of, yeah. I don't know enough about the Gondians. I assume you're meaning a group from Baldur's Gate? Sure, Bulbrin, we're here to help. Personally, I put a lot of the blame on Gortash. Yeah. Why put the blame on the Gondians? Perhaps the Gondians are infected with tadpole. Why do you blame the Gondians?
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan? The city's not exactly safe for me either, or maybe I can help. What was your previous plan? What were you planning?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Ironhands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Okay, he doesn't think any better of Barkus. Barkus has a point. This sounds like mass murder. I'll blow up the foundry, give me the bomb. Maybe the Gondians are victims, not oppressors. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't know enough about the situation to agree to just mass genocide. It's going to be quite the explosion. I can't wait. No. Maybe they're victims, not oppressors.
The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I'll find another way. Like, how do you know that their leader hasn't been tadpoled? That they're just following orders from someone who doesn't have a choice but to give evil orders? Because if enough leaders were tadpoled, then the rest could all be good, honest people. And you would just be murdering all those people. I'm convinced? I am not convinced. I'll make contact with the Gondians. Maybe they'll see reason. This is too messy for me. I'm out. Yeah, Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I'll find another way. I'll probably try and make contact with them and see if they can see reason. But I'll find another way.
There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Okay. At least he's willing to let me try it my way first, rather than just saying, no, you have to do my way first. Wizard's Bane oil recipe. Yet another good day. They are strung out on a string like pearls. Long may they continue. My pain is still bad. A dragonborn without scales is, as most people can tell simply looking at me, immensely ache-worthy and sore. But yes, indeed, another fine and fair day. I sat outside the elf song and enjoyed a bit of sun. And there my new friend Daemric found me. Daemric is a human, once naive and now a little wiser. A solid adventurer, much like my old, and perhaps never to be seen again friend Nikros. Daemric asked me if he could learn to brew something that would counteract all these spellcasters he's been coming up against recently in his wanderings and mercenary work. I outline the following. Prepare essence of Gremishka's tail with any suspension, and you will derive 1 dose of oil of wizardbane, very useful against pesky spellcasters. Daemric clapped me on the back, apologizing profusely as I winced and grumbled. In truth, I did not mind. Friendship and a little sunshine had softened me a touch. Another good day indeed. Alright, Marcus, anything you want to say?
Powder bomb. Huh. What the devil has he become?
A fanatic, yeah. A fanatic with no thought for innocent life. I mean, I can get it. In a time of war this major, the amount of innocents that have already been killed and will continue to die is immense. And so if you thought you could effectively end the war or make a huge change with the thought of a much smaller amount of innocent life, I can understand that viewpoint. It's a radical plan. I want nothing to do with it. I think there's more to this than meets the eye. Not now, Barkus. More to it than meets the eye as in we think he has more reasons for it. He's not being honest about why he wants us to plant that bomb, maybe. Or is this saying we agree with him because we think his plan is better than it at first seems? Because in that case, I don't agree with that statement. I'm just going to say he's a fanatic with no thought for innocent life.
The Wulbren I know. The one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark. He's still in there. I know it. But his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. He believes they work for the Absolute willingly. But it's not true. I'm sure of it. Something is wrong. Very wrong. You did well refusing Wulbren's proposition, but I fear he'll find some fool who'll plant his bomb. The Gondians deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces. Please, find out what's going on.
I find it unlikely he's going to find anyone else to plant that bomb. I think he's just waiting for us to do it. I think Wulbren would like to know that you're undermining him. No. Alright, I'll speak to them. Nothing to do with any of this, you're on your own. I'll speak to them.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
Wonder if Wulbren leaves him in this room so he can keep an eye on him. Not, you know, an ally or advisor. A ladder going up somewhere.
Those things are terrifying. If someone hadn't been there. But they were. And I'm here now. I'm safe.
Are you alright? I wouldn't want you to go toe-to-toe with one of those things either. How are things with you and Philomene? Is there something going on between Larita and Philomene?
Awkward, in a word. She's made it quite clear she doesn't want me around.
Oh.
When I think about it, I'm not sure she ever did. I was foolish. I just want to be useful, but I'm not as good at this as the others. But I'll get better.
Huh. Well, that's sad. Alright, Philomene, anything further you want to say?
Spoken to the big man? Good to see you. Never thought I'd meet you again, let alone fight on the same side. Glad we both made it out of Grimforge alive, and that I didn't have to use that rune powder to make a point.
Glad I could diffuse the situation. Didn't make it easy. Wilburn told me about the plan for that rune powder. You had a lover back in Grimforge, didn't you? How is she? I mean, I assume that's the one over there. Glad I could diffuse the situation.
Funny. You're gonna need that sense of humor here. Might have overheard you talking to Wilburn. Sounds like you got cold feet.
Do you realize how many people could get hurt by this? Can't do it, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, do you realize how many people could get hurt by this?
Listen, I'd gladly incinerate this entire basement and everyone in it if it meant taking out the Gondians once and for all. There's no place for your bulk in here. Pick a side or get out.
Yeah, I just don't know that the Gondians are guilty.
More shaking. The stone here shouldn't be so loud.
Just seeing if anyone else has anything more to say, but probably not.
Let's clear those watchers from the streets.
That's the plan. They're a problem, not mine. No, Wilburn wants to kill innocents. He's a fanatic. Yes, but I'll do it my own way. Yeah. I like that answer.
Don't get cold feet. If you don't eliminate the Gondians, they'll rebuild.
I'm not certain.
Peace, you don't just break the sword. You kill the one who wields it.
Yeah, or you find out why... Why? Let's see where this ladder goes, actually. Hopefully I don't poke my head into somewhere I shouldn't be.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Well, let's try this lever.
Boys ready? They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Okay, so we're in some random house. Well, cool. We'll check out some of this stuff, I guess, since we're here next time. But for now, we're going to end the episode here. So, yeah, see y'all then. Bye.